Hello, this is Wicked Shrapnel, back with another walk and talk video. We're out here at the park, Brushy Creek. Just watched the sunset, which you can see in the last video. Got some great footage of the sunset with my drone. And I switched out my tripod for the little lighter one that had the extended battery on it for the walk home. My big tripod's a little too heavy for carrying. And it's probably going to get dark as we go along the river and through the woods. Back to my house I go. And I just got talking for an hour. So I've just depleted my talking resources. Need to come up with some topics to talk about. I could just talk to ChatGPT all the way home. I think just making ChatGPT the focus of my walk and talk videos might be a good idea. ChatGPT is way more interesting than I am. Oh, I just noticed this sign. So we've seen the Bigfoot thing before. Here's another Bigfoot. You gotta look out. Be on the lookout for Bigfoot. Oh. Man, I've lived here 17 years. And just this week, it's the first time I've walked down this trail. And I think it's great. It's been here half my life. I'm just now discovering it. Oh well, I guess better late than never, right? Better late than never. Oh. Little doggy is getting some exercise. Hello. Alright. Let's talk to ChatGPT and see if he can give us some ideas, some things to talk about. Hey, what's up? Do you want to talk about current events?
Hey, Jason. Sure, I'd be happy to chat about current events. Is there anything in particular you're curious about, or just looking to dive into some of the latest news?
Let's dive into some of the latest hot trends.
Some of the hottest trends in September 2024 span across various industries, especially fashion, social media, and
Oh, not mean to do that. Sorry, I interrupted you. Keep going.
No worries at all. As I was saying, the latest trends cover a wide range of interests. On YouTube, VTubers, virtual YouTubers, continue to grow in popularity, with creators using digital avatars instead of their faces, a trend that's seen explosive growth this year. Similarly, lo-fi music is also a steady favorite, often used by viewers to relax or focus. In fashion, as we move into fall, men's styles are leaning towards suede chukka boots, silk scarves, and quarter-zip sweaters as wardrobe staples, while women's fashion highlights suede shoulder bags and the rise of leopard print accessories. On the beauty side, the no makeup look and neutral smoky eyes are trending, with an emphasis on feathered brows and flushed cheeks using red or mauve blush tones. Social media is seeing an evolution as well, with social SEO playing a big role in how content is found and shared, especially when mixed with entertaining or educational content. Does any of this align with what you're following or interested in?
Not really. I'm not really into fashion.
Got it. If fashion isn't your thing, maybe you'd be more into the digital trends. The growth of YouTube Shorts and faceless YouTube channels is pretty interesting, especially since you're making videos. There's also a lot of buzz around VTubers and the popularity of lo-fi music for relaxing or studying. Since you run a YouTube channel, have you thought about incorporating any of these trends, like shorts or something else that might fit your content style?
No, I'm not really into shorts. Maybe I should get into shorts. I make super long videos. I made videos like 2 hours long. So if the trend is short videos, I'm doing opposite of the trends, it seems.
It sounds like you're leaning toward more in-depth, longer content, which is great for certain audiences. While short videos like YouTube Shorts are super popular right now due to their quick, engaging format, there's still definitely room for long-form content, especially for viewers who want more detailed or immersive experiences. Longer videos can work really well for niches like travel vlogs, tutorials, or anything where your audience wants to dive deep. If you're thinking about experimenting with shorts, you could use them as teasers or highlights of your longer videos. They could help draw in viewers who prefer short content and then guide them to your full-length videos when they want more. Do you think you'd try mixing in some shorter videos with your long-form ones, or stick to the detailed format for now?
Oh, I don't know. I don't really care.
That's totally fair. It's all about what feels right for you and your content. If long videos are your thing and you're enjoying it, there's no need to switch it up just because of trends. Sometimes going against the trend can make you stand out even more. Plus, there's always an audience for longer, more detailed content. Just keep doing what works for you. If you ever feel like trying something different, you can test out shorts or other formats. But no pressure. What kind of video are you planning to work on next?
Well, right now I'm just doing some like walk and talk videos.
Sounds like you're keeping busy.
What's going on in the news?
When you get back into video work, it'll probably flow naturally, especially with the style you've been going for. If you ever want to brainstorm ideas or talk through anything, I'm here. How's the work going so far?
What's going on in the news?
A lot's going on in the news today. A big headline is that the U.S. Federal Reserve just cut interest rates by 50 basis points, which is the first rate cut in 4 years. This move is part of their strategy to help manage inflation while trying to avoid a recession. It's a big deal for the economy and might affect everything from loan rates to the stock market. On the international front, the conflict between Israel and Hezbollah has escalated. Israel has launched attacks using hidden explosives in pagers and walkie-talkies, leading to multiple casualties in Lebanon. This situation is intensifying, with both sides threatening further retaliation. In other news, Tupperware has filed for bankruptcy as it struggles to compete with more affordable and eco-friendly alternatives. It's a brand that was huge in the 1950s, but it has been facing difficulties in recent years. Lastly, there have been incidents of suspicious mail containing powder sent to election offices across at least 16 U.S. states, prompting investigations by the FBI. Fortunately, none of the mail turned out to be hazardous, but it's raising concerns about safety and threats against election officials. Anything there catch your attention?
Yeah, those exploding pagers. It's pretty wild. Thousands of them exploded, and I guess that they were packed with explosives at some point.
Yeah, it's pretty pretty wild and shocking. Israel reportedly packed Hezbollah's pagers and walkie-talkies with explosives, which were then detonated remotely. Thousands of these devices exploded, causing significant casualties. Yesterday, the pager explosions killed at least 12 people and injured over 2,000, and today's walkie-talkie explosions killed at least 9 more, with hundreds more injured. Israel described this as part of a new era in its conflict with Hezbollah. The method seems to have been quite sophisticated, with the explosives hidden inside the communication devices that Hezbollah trusted. This is likely to escalate the ongoing tensions between Israel and Hezbollah, which have already been exchanging fire across the Lebanese-Israeli border. It's definitely one of those moments where technology plays a surprising and terrifying role in warfare.
Yes, it is.
It really highlights how warfare is evolving in ways we don't always expect, with technology playing a major role. The fact that these were ordinary devices like pagers and walkie-talkies, trusted by Hezbollah for their communication, makes the situation even more shocking. It's an example of how intelligence and technology can be used to disrupt enemies in very targeted ways. But of course, this also escalates the human cost of the conflict dramatically. It'll be interesting, and probably concerning, to see how this conflict develops after such a move. It's not just about traditional warfare anymore. These kinds of tactics add a whole new layer. It could lead to increased tension across the region, as Hezbollah has already vowed to retaliate. Scary stuff.
It is scary. Let's talk about something a little more cheerful. What's some happy things that have happened in the news?
There are definitely some cheerful stories in the news to balance things out. For example, a group of Colorado firefighters has been raising money for shelter dogs by modeling in charity calendars. Over the past decade, they've raised nearly $1 million, with all the proceeds going toward a no-kill shelter. It's a heartwarming effort, and they're aiming to pass the $1 million mark this year to help even more animals. On the environmental side, Australia's biodiversity just got richer, with 750 new species officially recognized. Among the newly discovered creatures are a laughing frog and even a spider named after actor Tom Hardy. This discovery is a big win for conservation efforts and highlights how much there is still to learn about our planet's ecosystems. In a fun and unexpected twist, in Portland, Oregon, crowds gathered to watch the migration of Vox's swifts, a tiny bird known for creating spectacular murmuration displays as they dive into chimneys to roost for the night. It's become a real community event where people come out just to watch this fascinating natural display. It's nice to see some positive news amidst everything going on.
I agree. So, what do you think the...
Glad we're on the same page. It's refreshing to hear about uplifting things happening in the world, especially amidst the heavier stories. There's always something hopeful if you look for it. If anything else positive catches your eye, or if you want to dive into more good news, just let me know.
What do you think the federal interest rate cut is going to have impact on the stock market?
The recent federal interest rate cut by the U.S. Federal Reserve could have several impacts on the stock market. Typically, when the Fed lowers interest rates, it encourages borrowing and spending by making loans cheaper for consumers and businesses. This can stimulate economic growth and lead to increased investor confidence, often resulting in a boost to the stock market. In particular, lower interest rates tend to benefit growth-oriented sectors, like technology and consumer discretionary, since these companies rely on borrowing for expansion. Investors might rotate into these sectors, expecting higher returns as borrowing costs decrease. However, the rate cut could also signal that the Fed is concerned about economic slowdowns or inflation, which may cause some investors to be cautious. Certain industries like banking might feel a negative impact since lower interest rates can reduce their profit margins on loans. In the short term, we might see a stock market rally due to increased liquidity, but much will depend on how investors interpret the Fed's reasoning behind the cut. If it's seen as a proactive measure to sustain growth, it could be positive for markets. If it signals deeper economic concerns, volatility might increase. Would you like to dive deeper into how this affects specific sectors or industries?
Oh, that's pretty funny that you said all that. It's almost exactly what I said in my last video when I was talking about the interest rate cut. So I'm glad someone as well informed as you agrees with me.
That's awesome to hear. Looks like we're on the same wavelength when it comes to understanding the impact of interest rate cuts on the market. It's a nuanced topic, so it's great that you're covering it in your videos, especially since it's something that can affect a lot of people's investments and decisions. It must feel pretty good to have your thoughts aligned with what analysts are saying too. What's next on your video agenda? Are you sticking with financial topics or mixing it up?
I don't know. I mix it up. I'm actually thinking of doing a week-long fast and only drinking tea for 1 week. What do you think of that?
A week-long tea fast sounds like an interesting idea, but it's definitely something to approach carefully. Fasting can have benefits like promoting autophagy, the body's process of cleaning out damaged cells, helping with weight loss, and potentially improving mental clarity. However, going a whole week without solid food might also come with challenges like fatigue, lightheadedness, or dehydration, depending on the type of tea you drink and your body's needs. If you're only drinking tea, you'll want to make sure you're getting enough fluids and electrolytes. Some teas, like herbal teas, ginger, peppermint, or chamomile, can be calming and help with digestion. Others, like green or black tea, have caffeine, which might give you energy, but could also cause dehydration if consumed in large amounts. It's a good idea to listen to your body during the fast and consult with a doctor if you're unsure how your body might react. Have you done a fast like this before, or would this be your first time?
Oh, I've done it before, but it's been many years ago. It's probably been 10 years ago since I did a week-long fast.
That's great that you've done it before and have some experience. After such a long time, your body might respond a bit differently this time around, but you already have an idea of what to expect. Since it's been about 10 years, it might be helpful to ease into it with a shorter fast or some light preparation, like reducing calorie intake leading up to the fast. You might also want to consider incorporating some herbal teas that provide extra hydration or gentle support to your system, like rooibos or hibiscus teas. These can offer antioxidants without caffeine, which might help keep you more balanced during the week. How did it go when you did it last time? Did you feel energized, or did it take some adjusting?
The first couple days are tough, but then after the first couple days, the hunger pains go away, and then it's just facing the boredom of not eating. I eat for entertainment.
That sounds about right. The first couple of days can be the toughest as your body adjusts to not having solid food. But once you hit that point where the hunger subsides, it often becomes more manageable. Your body switches to using stored energy, and many people report feeling lighter or more mentally clear as they go deeper into the fast.
Yep.
By day 3 or so, many experience a shift where cravings diminish, and they might even start feeling a bit more energized. The tricky part is making sure you stay hydrated and avoid anything that could leave you feeling depleted. How do you usually feel by the end of a week-long fast? Is it more of a mental or physical challenge for you?
It's definitely more of a mental challenge. So my plan is just to fast until...
That makes sense. It's often the mental aspect that's the toughest during something like a week-long fast. Once the physical hunger fades, staying focused and mentally strong becomes the real challenge. It's all about overcoming those thoughts of food or cravings and pushing through when your mind starts to wander or tries to convince you to break the fast. The good news is, from what you've said, you know how to handle it and get past the initial difficulty. Since it's more of a mental game for you, maybe having some distractions or activities planned could help. like going for walks or making videos, to take your mind off the fast. Do you have any mental strategies or routines that help you push through those tough days?
Yeah, going for walks. That's going to be my main strategy. And then I'm just going to fast until I start to get hungry again. When the hunger pains come back, then I'll think about breaking the fast.
That sounds like a solid plan. Walking is a great way to stay active and distracted. And since it's a low impact activity, it shouldn't put too much strain on your body while fasting. Waiting until real hunger kicks back in before you break the fast is a good way to listen to your body's signals. It sounds like you've got a good balance in mind, mentally and physically. Just make sure to stay hydrated, especially with all the walking. It'll help keep you energized and clear-headed. Do you already have specific teas in mind for your fast? Or are you going to experiment with different types?
I have some Lipton black tea, and I have some green tea.
Black tea and green tea are both great options for your fast. Black tea will give you a bit of a stronger flavor and more caffeine, which can be helpful for staying alert, especially if you're planning to walk a lot. Just keep in mind that the caffeine might dehydrate you a little, so balance it with water or non-caffeinated herbal teas if needed. Green tea has a lighter flavor and contains less caffeine, along with antioxidants that might help with energy levels and digestion during the fast. Both teas are excellent choices, but if you feel like your body needs a break from caffeine, adding some herbal teas could be a nice alternative. Are you planning to stick with just the black and green teas for the whole week, or mix in other types along the way?
I do have some herbal sleepy time tea that I sometimes drink before I go to bed that I could add in there.
That sleepy time herbal tea sounds like a great addition. It's caffeine free, so it won't interfere with your sleep. And the calming herbs like chamomile and peppermint can help you wind down after a day of fasting and walking. It might also help with digestion and overall relaxation, which is key when you're challenging your body and mind with a fast. Mixing that in with your black and green teas will give you a nice balance of energy during the day and relaxation at night. It sounds like you've got a good variety to support you through the fast. Let me know how it goes when you start. It'll be interesting to see how your body and mind respond this time around.
All right, thanks for the information. Is there anything else that would be interesting to talk about?
You're welcome. There's always something interesting to dive into. If you want to keep it light and fun, we could chat about new tech gadgets, upcoming movies, or even dig into some travel ideas for your future adventures. Or if you're more in the mood for something thought-provoking, we could explore philosophical ideas, future trends, or how different cultures approach fasting. What sounds good to you?
New tech sounds cool. I'm actually interested in the launch of the DJI Osmo Action 5 Pro that's releasing tomorrow. Is there anything you know about it?
The DJI Osmo Action 5 Pro is set to launch tomorrow, and it's shaping up to be a big deal for content creators and adventure enthusiasts. Some of the standout features include a 40-megapixel camera with a 111.3-inch sensor, capable of shooting 4K video at 120 frames per second, making it ideal for capturing smooth, high-quality footage. There's also an emphasis on low-light performance and slow-motion capabilities, which could be a game-changer for those who need versatility in different environments. The camera is also expected to have enhanced stabilization features, such as 360-degree horizon steady and subject tracking, which will help you capture smooth, centered footage, even in action-packed scenes. Battery life is said to last up to 4 hours, which is impressive for an action cam. It also comes with 47 gigabytes of internal storage and can be expanded up to 1 terabyte with a micro SD card. This camera could be particularly attractive to anyone looking for an alternative to GoPro's latest models, especially with its larger sensor and OLED displays that offer great visibility in various lighting conditions. Are you thinking of picking it up for your YouTube videos or travel adventures? Looks like it could offer a lot for both.
Yep.
Nice. It seems like the DJI Osmo Action 5 Pro will be a solid addition to your gear. With all those features, it should give you a lot of creative flexibility for your videos, especially when capturing action or travel scenes. It'll be interesting to see how it performs once you get your hands on it. Looking forward to hearing how it works out for you.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'll let you know.
That sounds great. I'm excited to hear how the Osmo Action 5 Pro works out for you once you get it. It looks like it's going to be a fantastic tool for your videos. Keep me posted, and good luck with the unboxing and testing.
So what was the other technological things that are happening this week?
There are some exciting tech launches and events happening this week.
This is the part that you're supposed to tell me what they are. I guess the fact that there's exciting...
2. Nothing is preparing to reveal its first ever open earbuds next week, September 24, which are designed to allow ambient sound in, making them ideal for outdoor enthusiasts who want awareness of their surroundings without using transparency modes. 3. Tech events. The Infotech Live 2024 is wrapping up today in Las Vegas, where tech professionals have been engaging with the latest IT solutions and demos. This is one of the top industry events this month. These are just a few highlights, and there's more on the horizon, especially with other upcoming events like the Tokyo Game Show next week, which will showcase the latest in gaming tech. Does any of this sound like it's up your alley?
Oh, not really.
Got it? I understand none of the launches this week caught your interest. If there's anything else you'd like to chat about, or another area of tech you're curious about, feel free to let me know. I'm always here to dive into whatever's on your mind.
Oh. All right. I think I'm good talking to ChatGPT for a while. He'll just go on forever. He does have some good info. I was I was really surprised at how he hit like every point that I talked about the Fed rate cuts. My stomach's rumbling. I ate so today was supposed to be the day I started my fast, but when I realized that I have all these dinner dates scheduled, tomorrow's tacos and Brazilian steakhouses on Saturday, and then my friends invited me to go to Mighty Fine Burger, which that should already be on my Eating with Jason channel. I went and ordered a Beast Burger, just 2 half-pound patties. It was a super beast of a burger. And that's what I ate today. So even though I walked yesterday, I'd only been walking like every other day recently, but after eating that 1-pound Beast Burger, I had to get out and do another 6-mile walk today to burn off as much of that as I can. Oh, and last night, oh my God. I'm having stomach pains. I'm off to stop up at this gas station. Drop some kids off at the pool. But last night when I got home after my walk, I cooked up a pound of spaghetti, and I ate the whole pound of spaghetti, which a pound of spaghetti cooked is probably like 5 pounds of spaghetti. So I've ate the 5 pounds of spaghetti and the 1 pound burger, and I've not gone to the bathroom since then. So I'm carrying a weapon of ass destruction at the moment. I'm about to drop bombs in this gas station up here. I don't know if I can make it home. I'm sure you'd love to hear about all this. We got some nice sunset on the horizon views over there. Getting this road done. They're really tearing up the Gaddis School Road down the street from my house. A lot of development going on, which I guess is a good thing. Making progress, making things better. That's what it's all about. Well, if I'm gonna stop by the gas station, I might as well wrap things up here. I think a half-hour long video is more than enough for your viewing pleasure. So, thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And subscribe to my other channels. Links to them are in the description down below, as well as links to all my social media accounts. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Threads. I don't talk about that one too much because I barely use it. And that's all I got for this video. So thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Take it easy.